Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. They'll test the right side here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. Fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it down the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive moving. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Dogs are in the red zone now. And here's the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And this pass is caught, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Hands it off on the counter. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded near the 20. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. To throw, it's St. Clair. Caught by the receiver. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And it's caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him.
Well, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a run to the left. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Defense showing blitz here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to throw here. Pass caught.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They feed the fullback this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Pressure is coming. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The offense going with the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
When that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. They'll keep the offense on the field here. 5 seconds to go in the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tries to get it to the running back. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently,
he's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the quarterback dropping back, able to power into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Hands off to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. On the ground, it's Frazier. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Pulls it in. It's Branch. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking deep to the right side. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, that's saving your best for a critical moment. 3rd down play, quarterback puts it up where you've got a chance to get your hands on him, but a good job of coming down and getting a foot down for that 1st down.
Breaks free with room to run. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes are on the move here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
On the play. 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Puts him up 5. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Bell. Breaks a tackle. He's got room. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Now here he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he doesn't make it. The defense stops him. It's still a 1-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Ball handed off. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Humphries. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. And this one goes nowhere. Why can't he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Georgia, 23. Ohio State, 22.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Looks like the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's in the clear. Here he goes. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him, and he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it again. Hit as he released it. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Ohio State.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. To throw, it's St. Clair. He's got it near the end zone. He's swarmed by the defense.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So obviously down 2, they'll go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the score. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. And he's sacked. A clutch stop in that conversion, and it's still a 2-point game here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. Working clock with the ground game.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here we go, third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
Third down play for this offense. Design quarterback run. Breaks into the clear. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That's enough to move the sticks and get them a first down at the 41. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. So early contact with the defense, it'll push the ball up 5 yards. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Coming up, 4th down.
We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down.